are all awards. Um, and every time we get an award, we celebrate. Um, and we celebrate partly because the team that makes the awards possible is jolly fantastic. And we also celebrate because every award really shows that our learning community is making progress, is being seen, is being applauded and celebrated and wowed. Um, so we shout from the rooftops every time we get an award. And yes, we have several awards. Um, the awards are also important though um, because they tell a story, and everything is a story. Um, every moment of achievement is a story. Yeah, everything is a story. So these are these are a selection of the awards of Education Selection Box, working with RYTC creatives, also known as the RYTC, working with Give, Get, Go Education. And I just wanted to flag up to shine the light on a few of them. So here we have the Prestige Award. And this one dates back to 22-23. And it's for the RYTC being applauded for the work we do with young people about supporting mental health and positive mental health, sharing ideas in a safe space, managing problems head on but in a safe way, and having a life toolkit, developing a life toolkit. So that was the first one. But then we went on to win the second year in a row, again for performing arts theatre. The third year in a row, we won for the partnership. So this time it was for the RYTC and Education Selection Box, because it was seen how well we were working as that collaboration to celebrate the full package of learner support. And this time it was for Education Support Initiative, because the creative arts meets academic support, meets creative career and general career opportunities. So those three show how the collaboration of organisations has progressed and is there to see and to understand and to develop with the learners that we that are in our community and that we are dedicated to supporting. So 3 years in a row, young people being supported, but the awards organisation seeing our development as well as the young people's development, seeing what we were providing and how we were providing it, and how we were therefore adapting and listening to and really leaning into our learners' needs. And to follow on from it, we have also from the Prestige Awards, we have this, which is a bronze, and this, which is a platinum. And the reason why they're important is because they run alongside these jolly pretty ones, because the bronze one is you have done this consistently for 3 years. And the awards organisation does watch progress. They monitor progress. They see how the organisation develops, how it listens to its community, how it listens to its customers, and how it evolves and develops to make sure that it supports its community. So the bronze one is for 3 consecutive years, and then the platinum one, here we go. The platinum one is the Hall of Fame, because that one is 4 years worth, because the 4th year the trophy isn't in my little collection here, it's somewhere else. So that is really massive round of applause for the team, for seeing, for adapting, for leaning in, for engaging, for asking, for responding, for saying, what do you need? This is what we think might help, but what do you need? You tell us what you need, and we will make sure we do it for you. So that little collection tells that story. We then go to, thinking about more than 1 year, we go to the SME Awards, and SME is small and medium enterprises. So we are a small team. We are intentionally a small team. We all know what everybody's doing, and we all know what the whole of our learner community is doing, and we all work very hard together to make a jigsaw puzzle where we all support each other. So on this first one, I believe that's the 2024 one, yeah. So on the 2024 one, it was most influential creative arts and drama therapy service for the Midlands. We then have consistency, because we won it for a 2nd year, and in 2025 we won it for the alternative provision trainer and mentor of the year for the Midlands. So we'd added on being able to mentor young people within the service, which includes offering traineeships, and it's our own equivalent of an apprenticeship. So we want to make sure that we're not only there for traditional academics, as in your GCSEs, your A levels, whatever. We wanted to make sure that we were there for whatever the individual learner needs, supporting them step by step, mentoring them through what their learning process was, and also helping them through into the world of work. whatever the work they want to be doing. We run creative arts focused career training, but woven into all of that is a whole raft of transferable skills. So yes, so here we have, as well as everything else, we've built into the offer, being able to mentor learners through the process in their way. We then move on to Lux, which is the first international award, because we were working not only with young people across the UK, but we'd started working with people, with learners in other countries too. So there we have best creative workshop and class provider. So we are working within the creative arts. It's not only theatre. We are a creative arts production house, as well as being bespoke curriculum and academic learning and careers. So that is this one is the first international one that we were spotted for, and we're being celebrated for. And then we have the following year, we have the second international award, and again this goes back to our prestige, where it was performing arts. So internationally, we've been spotted for, on this one, a performing arts theatre, grassroots, helping young people have fun, explore, express themselves, share their stories in a safe way, but also through creative tools, having a mental health and positive life toolkit. So internationally, we've got workshops blending all creative arts, and being celebrated for creating classes that really connect and really work, and also our traditional performing arts. Our two tiddlers in the middle are us giving back, us supporting within our community, us wanting to help give people a leg up, break the ceiling on all sorts of things for lots of people. So these two were for giving back to our community. This one is actually a very it's a women's specific, as in it's businesses run by women, established by and run by women, because a very small number of businesses globally traditionally have been set up and run by women, and therefore there are awards organisations that are determined to celebrate the amazingness that is women-led businesses. So this one is for being a women-led business, and then this one at the front is the one that this year ended with, and this one is the Trailblazer Award. So for this one, we were asked all about what we do, and we talked about our mental health in schools. We talked about our mental health support with young people. We talked about our brilliantly underestimated. We talked about meeting our young people, meeting our learners where they are, with all of their strengths and all of their weaknesses, and working on supporting their weaknesses and celebrating their strengths so that they can shine and be amazing, and creating bespoke, user-friendly, person-centered programs, combining our academic with our creative arts, with our you will be awesome in a career, and having chatted about that whole methodology, our unique creative methodology, where all of those things dovetail together, meeting our jolly brilliantly underestimated, we were voted as being Trailblazer, a trailblazing organization. So yes, this one beautifully designed as a peacock. This one completed our year and completed our process so far. So it is a story. It's a story of our progress. It's a story of us working with our community. It's a story of us reaching out to our community. It's a story of us wanting and needing to know what our community needs, so that we can make jolly sure that we can make that, we can create that, we can supply that, we can arrange that, we can lead that, in order that we can throw education and learning up into the air and have it land in a whole collection of jigsaw puzzle pieces, and put those jigsaw puzzle pieces together in a way that makes sense and is accessible and fun and dynamic and works. So it is our story. It's the story of the learners. It's the story of all the students that we work with. And it's the story of a fantastic team that I have daily pride and pleasure in working with. So yes, here is our story, and here is our celebration. And my round of applause to the team that make all of this possible, and the young people, the learners that we love working with.